welcome to part 2 of my medieval castle build inspired by The Sims Medieval. I absolutely love that game and the time period, so it's been such a fun experience bringing this castle to life in The Sims 4. In this video, I finished building the barracks, reception hall, and the spy quarters. I also spent time working on the terrain, adding a lot of rocks and natural details, and putting the final touches on the exterior of the castle. I tried to keep the overall design simple, just like in The Sims Medieval, which is one of my favorite things about the game. I also included the simple living trait in this build to really capture that nostalgic gameplay, having to gather your own food and visit the market, something I plan to build in a future episode. As I worked on furnishing each area, I found myself constantly adjusting the floor plan. One of the biggest challenges was placing the stairs and ladders. Since the build is set on a diagonal, I had to get pretty creative to make everything fit and still function properly. The towers were also a bit tricky to place, especially in the spy quarters where I needed a little more space. I was working very close to the edge of the lot, and although I tried moving the build a few times, the terrain made that difficult. In the end, I made it work, and I'm really happy with how the towers turned out. There's still quite a bit of empty space in this build because I focused on furnishing the areas featured in The Sims Medieval. But that also leaves plenty of room for you to customize the castle and really make it your own. In The Sims Medieval, you never got to see the backside of the castle or the staircases, so I had fun getting a little creative and imagining how the back would look, along with placing all the corridors and hallways. Everything should be accessible and usable, including the towers, which can only be reached by ladder. In the future, I'm planning to do a full walkthrough with my sim just to make sure everything is fully playable and easy to navigate. Furnishing this build was honestly so much fun. I looked at tons of reference photos and watched several YouTube walkthroughs to stay as true as possible to the original castle design from The Sims Medieval. With the new expansion pack, I think this build could be really fun to play in as well. What's your favorite part of the castle? Is there anything you would change or add? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Constructive criticism is always welcome. I'm so proud of how this build turned out, and I'm really excited to start using it in my game. I do have more Sims Medieval-inspired builds planned for Hinford-on-Bagley, though. Which one should I tackle next? The Wizard's Tower, the Physician's Clinic, the Smithy, or the Cathedral? And so many more to choose from. I can't wait to continue this journey of transforming Hinford-on-Bagley into a Sims Medieval world. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And remember, when Simspiration hits, you build.